These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Number 17.
Off the inbound, and then Hunter with the jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And they're able to recover. Passes it to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Young pass to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
This is where Wiggins can be really effective. His mid-range game can really do some damage.
One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set, and he is setting that example night in and night out.
Chicago has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fox is double. Here's Weber. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Aldama. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
The pass to Weber. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Parks it on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Oakley's checked in for the Bulls. Kukoc comes in for Fox. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 6. Looking to end the run, and he gets the jumper to drop. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter on the wing, stolen by Pippen. Rebound Atlanta. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
Kukoc for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 7. And Young kicks to Hunter. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Number 5, the Hawks.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
1:46 left to play in the first. Kukoc and the Bulls with another miss. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this late in the season, Greg, do you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore? They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out. Just living around the hoop, Oakley, man, he is a ferocious finisher.
And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Oakley. And it's Pippen in the corner. .58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Weber outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's the quickness of ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Young with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hawks lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Charles Oakley out there with Kukoc. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Sarr in at the center.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Here's Sarr after the basket by Atlanta. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Chicago calls timeout. In this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Bulls. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Zach LaVine. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Fox goes in, rejected by Murray.
A stellar defender for a point guard. Murray is very capable of coming up with blocks.
Wiggins from outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Sarr. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses, as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Pass to Sarr. He kicks it to Gay. And Hunter over to help. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
And there's Hunter on the assist from Bamba. Hunter's got 15 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fox from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A 3 ball. And it's Fox with the rebound. Bulls trail by 21. Jordan outside. Kicks to Weber. Wallace dishes to Jordan. Wiggins with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, Wallace. That one falls. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Murray with it, outguarded by Fox. A nice shot by Black.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
With the shot, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Weber's got his second bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Now here's Jordan, still without a basket. Wallace with a screen on Murray. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Coming up to the floor for the Bulls,
Here's Jordan. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Fox. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
And so it's Atlanta sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Chicago Bulls.
Their perimeter defense has obviously been weak, plus they're facing some good shooters. It's the perfect storm right now.
And you just wonder if they're capable of making the necessary adjustments. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. We'll see. All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Another year, another sensational rookie class. You look at this list. I think you can make a case for each one of them.
Yeah, it's not as easy as a decision as it was my rookie year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Hunter, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young, shoots over Fox, and Sarr pulls it down.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
They set the pick. Passes it to Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And he's good on the second. Here's Young. He has 6. He dishes it to Hunter. And the pass to Murray. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Took him no time at all on that one.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Good on the bucket. 17 points for Big Dog.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Sarr's shot is off.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And now here's Jordan pushing it up, and no one back there. And Weber throws it down.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Puts up a deep 3. Fox with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Pippen. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 9.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Johnson's shot is off. Bulls trail by 16. Jordan the pass to Fox. It's stolen by Johnson. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Chicago making a switch here. Here's Sarr. He has yet to score.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Johnson, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Murray against Jordan. From the line, Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Young outside. Fader on the way. Hunter no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The Hawks leading by 21. Murray kicks to Okongwu. It's Young on the wing, defended by Pippen. Young's shot is off. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They get it back. Here's Sarr. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Oakley comes in for Weber, and it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
It's up a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Young passes to Johnson. Fires, high post. The rebound by Oakley. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Young finds Johnson. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Johnson. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Oakley. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
To halt the run, he lays it in. 12 points for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We got Charles Oakley. Rubber is out there with Kukoc. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hunter finds Young. To the paint. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Young's got his 9th assist in the game now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Hunter against Oakley. Johnson in the corner. Over Kukoc. Johnson can't get it to go.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Sars checked in. And Pippen subbed in for Kukoc. Young from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Young against Fox. Had a hand on it.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Tipped away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Here's Hunter.
Oh, wow. Goodness, man. How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Fox kicks to Weber. Pippen, the pass to Sars. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Johnson left side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Team seconds. Shooting for Chicago, Scottie Pippen.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Hunter with a screen on Fox. Young from outside. Here's Hunter and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Hunter's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside Pippen. The dish to Jordan. Floats it up for Pippen. To the wing right side. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Hunter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Pass to Pippen. And they pick up 2. That's 7 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Jordan passes to Sarr. High post shot. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Young dishes to Johnson. No good on the 3. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Big Dog.
in a Hall of